Welcome back, everybody and anybody, to
So
another
then I
episode.
told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Welcome back, anybody and everybody, to another episode of Let's Play the Outer Worlds.
Captain Hawthorne used to be more dashing.
Are you fucking kidding me? Literally start my stream and get a phone call. What the fuck was that bullshit? Anyways, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Outer Worlds. In the last episode, we finished... Torn from Graham's jacket, Zora sent this to you with a note. Thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. I've got to let it go. Abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Take it with my thanks. You ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay. Z. Oh, thanks, Zora. What the fuck? Iconoclast, a fighting chance at surviving and spreading from Monarch. We brokered peace between the Iconoclast and Stellar Bay, as what we did in the last episode, and now we're actually finally able to continue on with our story quest. And by continue on, we're going to go to Phineas, and after we go to Phineas, I'm guessing we'll be going to Byzantium, which I'm completely okay. Where the hell is Ellie? Oh, you're in your room. And when I go to Byzantium, I need to take Parvati and Ellie. That's who I need to take to Byzantium. But, in the meantime...
Status report. Welcome back, Captain. How can
Anything anything new to say? No. Alright, Phineas, we're coming home. Also, something is...
arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Congratulations, Ada.
How can I be of...
I was kind of hoping I could have congratulated her, but okay. You can turn in Phineas at any point before the final mission, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure every time you go back to the Groundbreaker, when you go to Udom, Bedford, you have the opportunity to turn in Phineas. I'm not going to, but you do have the opportunity. Hey, Phineas.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals.
Yeah.
Exciting.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
Oh. What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Oh.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to
I mean, I
resort to
could do that.
subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway. Of course.
Something else. Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
That's not what I meant. Do you have some kind of life outside your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work. For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you. People who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Yeah. Yeah, but you revived me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'd best get back to work. I can feel last dose of caffeinoid fading.
I am really close to the final level of the, or not final level, max level of this game. Let's see. What perk do I want? I mean, next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. I will take that. Whee! I was expecting a bit more in that talk, Phineas. You let me down. Not really. Oh, excuse me. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you.
Some crew
Alright, let's
members
go.
are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Oh, they're shooting again. I
I
don't care.
understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? See you soon, Captain.
Terra 2. Byzantium is on Terra. How the fuck do I get to Olympus, Typhon, Tartarus? Hold on. How to get to optional planets in the outer worlds. Oh, Tartarus is the final level of the game. Okay, so that explains that one. How to get... No, that's not how you spell. To get to Typhon. Is it going to be DLC? Olympus. Okay, so apparently Olympus, Typhon, and Eridanos you can actually not go to. Neat. Or maybe even this place. It didn't say anything about Typhon. Oh, an uninhabitable icy planetoid at the edge of the Halcyon. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon colony. Closest planet to the Sun, mining colony was first established here, and such as plane. So we might be able to go there. I'm not sure. That's final mission. 2 Jovian perpetual storms rack the planet's atmosphere, rendering it uninhabitable. Second Jovian gas giant. Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest these gases for energy. Oh. So probably can't even go to those places. Neat.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Ah.
Can we talk?
What's up? That's not what I meant to
Since we're in
do.
Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Just let me know I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood.
Shut up,
See,
Ellie.
I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now you just want to catch up with them?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too?
Yeah.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
I get the idea, Ellie.
Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else?
You have something to say about chasing down the dimethyl sulfoxide?
I sure hope you negotiated
Methyl?
for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Eh. Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Phineas rescued me from the Hope. Least I can do is help him see this through.
That's one way of looking at it. Another is that he pulled you out of hibernation without your say-so and got you to do his dirty work.
That's
Besides,
fair.
none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
If Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it.
Guess I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm not gonna become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Well, that's mean. Thanks.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
Nah. Ellie and Parvati. Bijou Revu. Did I pronounce that right? Probably not. So yeah, this is Ellie's companion quest. 100%. And then got Parvati's, which will involve me going back to the Groundbreaker probably, or just back to the ship, I'm not sure. Or probably both. But journal. Low Crusade. Oh, a bunch of robots. Hello. What the hell is happening on my screen? Is the lighting not loaded in yet or something?
Are you still tinkering with that?
No. Retiree. This place looks like shit. Street access. What the hell's over here? I'm surprised this isn't a restricted area.
Great work.
That was a lot of bits to have inside of that. Thank you, corporate. Hi.
So what if all those MSIs made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
Docking bay terminal codes. Well, alright. Cool. Going up the ladder. Not ladder. Elevator it is. Put your gun away. We'll go see your parents first, Ellie. There's a long-ass elevator. Come on. Right as I start to dance.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once? Nothing wrong with stability.
Just fucking shoot him.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Not really. What?
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
What? No.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna take good care of you. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Sure.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Anti-Cleo's facial mask and cream.
Something on your mind?
What? I can't go to Auntie Cleo's Salon Club? The shit. All these places are closed.
Is that supposed
Crown
to be
jewel
a model
my
of the
ass.
system? Not super accurate. I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Oh. Man, what the hell are you supposed to do here? All these places are fucking closed.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P.
It's chicken and potatoes, man. 63 armor. That is really fucking good. Went right past it. Before I buy anything else, let's check the other stores. Oh. Well, Par, I'm pretty sure I got you some better armor. Let's see, what's your helmet? 49, 52. Oh, there's a place I can go inside. Forsyth Munitions. But we're gonna skip the extra shit for now and go talk to Ellie's parents. What the fu- Is this a tiny canid? What?
What's gotten into Bachmeyer lately?
Nobody posted it.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success reports.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
Thanks to your continued hard
Huh.
work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Once we nail down the details,
Sounds like this is gonna be fun for me and Ellie. Let me save before I do this.
Marilyn, is that you?
Lars, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Fuck it, I'll go along with it for now. Spits on the floor. Fancy place. I'll probably be taking a few things with me.
There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Theft, vandalism, profanity. You name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
Keep going, Ellie. I like where that list is headed.
Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
So disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have
Fucking
been rather
cunts.
substantial.
You what? Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
I'll have you know, Ellie's a professional miscreant.
Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycow designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
If you really knew your daughter, you'd know quiet is not in her vocabulary.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Fuck you guys, I got business.
Please.
Don't cause a scene.
Come on, Ellie. You deserve better than this.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
Will do. Are we gonna steal your inheritance? That'd be fucking great. Or at least just tell people you're alive. That'd also be nice. MSI joins forces with iconoclast radicals. Yeah, kind of. I can't really...
Can we talk?
Yeah.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
The same thing she said. How about it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest? Interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up. You're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain. I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase. Or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
You gotta surround yourself with people who will really look out for you.
Unless you mean the kind who look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go. Well, I don't know if there's other ways to play this out, but fuck it.
How does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness.
Trying to find a way to quote unquote accidentally get into the movie studio. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Aether wave stuff.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
Motherfucker! I've already been there. Alright, let's find Parvati's fancy clothes. Just get the Byzantium. Ooh, everything will be fine. It should be easy. I knew that insurance place I went to earlier was fucking meant for something. God damn it. Well, bitch, I gotta get clothes. I didn't mean to pull my gun out as I walked in.
Over here. Let me take a closer look at you.
My hips or Par's hips?
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it.
You can tell all that by the way I'm standing? There it is, the most pretentious thing I'll hear all day.
Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Huh. Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me?
You have a pretty high opinion of someone you just met.
Everything I need to know can be deduced from a first impression. You're an outsider. You're exotic. You carry a whiff of barbarism and adventure. You're the embodiment of everything I want in my new line.
Oh, what do you have in mind?
When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out.
And yet
Making
I'm
an
here.
outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Of course. Yeah, sure.
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
What's the benefit of seeing me wear it?
My dear, fashion is a performance art. An outfit without a body is like an instrument without a player. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals.
No tall shoes, though. I mean it.
You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
All right.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
My engineer's going on a date and she needs a fine outfit.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now.
I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking,
That costs a
have you
lot.
any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay. Ironclast. Iconoclast. What is this? Standard troop armor.
Oh, how grotesque! I always suspected the dramas did no justice to real marauders. Their armor is so much more hideous in person. Two outfits remain. I can't wait to see what you'll bring me. Something shocking, I hope. I can't wait.
If I do somehow drop dead in here...
What can I do?
Used by nothing but fancy clothes. Who would have thought? I just bought... Motherfucker! 84? Let's see, I don't need you. Ellie, what's your helmet? 34? I gotta find Iconoclast armor. Neat.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Parvati, making every little thing perfect won't change Junlei's feelings.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Yeah. What's Par's armor again? Elite troop.
I can't.
Okay, yeah, that didn't do it. $53, 62. This bitch
I
had
can't.
something that had 80 in it. This high-end chicken, I'm selling your meat. Well. Spent well over $6,000 on Par now. I'll leave both of those for what's-her-face.
I love Byzantium. What else are you?
So I have to go back to Monarch anyways, and then I have to go to Groundbreaker. Which means... we're gonna go to Monarch first, because we gotta go there for Ellie. I'm gonna try and get some Iconoclast armor. Which probably isn't gonna be that easy. How the fuck do you get Iconoclast armor? Have I had Iconoclast armor? Let's find out. I'll get that out of here. Go to this. How to get Iconoclast armor.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
They're shooting again. That's right, right? Yeah. Felix, what do you have? Sorry about that noise. Oh fuck, I didn't change my quest. Journal! I mean, I guess I can talk to her.
I definitely won that.
I swear, next time we put into Groundbreaker, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask her over. Oh, I'm so nervous. Having trouble focusing on my work.
Something on your mind?
Guess not. Oh.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Sorry about that. My mom was calling me. And I don't know why. She probably butt dialed me. Because she didn't talk when I answered, so I just hung up. Um... We're at Fallbrook, so I might as well do this quest thing. And then I'll have to go to Stellar Bay, because I think that's where the Iconoclasts are. Actually, I'll go to Amber Heights just in case. See if I can get the armor from there.
This looks like
But
the place. You ready to get my money or what?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Let's stay on topic. I just want to change her beneficiary.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Marilyn Fenhill isn't dead.
Of course she is. The paperwork says so.
I like to think she's dead in spirit, but technically, legally, and regretfully, I'm still Marilyn Fenhill.
That's impossible. By all accounts, she was an elegant and classy woman with impossibly fine bone structure. That couldn't possibly be you.
That's gotta be the nicest thing anyone's said to me in a long while.
Okay, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Yeah.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Right.
I think you have something in your eye. Perhaps I can interest you in our ocular abnormality coverage. That's for the bet. What can I do for you?
Not a peep from me.
Good thing I've already unlocked that door. I mean, oh, maybe I can buy armor from this dude.
No.
Oh wait, you don't sell armor. You sell food. Oh, you do sell armor. Now I'm kind of worried. That's the cheapest shit. Just in case this doesn't fucking work.
We gotta talk. I offer
Yeah, I
high
know.
quality. Few.
Oh, okay.
You
Hey.
really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
How does it feel?
I've never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you gonna do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Why not?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you can't even count on a bribe making it into the right pocket. What's the point of planning for anything around here?
That's the kind of thinking that's running this place into the crapper.
Hate to say it, but Halcyon's already there. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Appreciate it, but I didn't do this for the money.
Don't make it weird. Even you've got to be in it for the money now and then. Why else would you go through all this trouble?
My friend, Ellie. It's what friends do.
You sure? Because my kind of friends will pick your pocket clean while they're getting hammered with you.
Friendship is important. What else are we fighting for if not for the people we care about?
You don't have to get all mushy about it. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours. So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Ah, finished her quest. Okay, so I'm gonna end the episode here and then
Knock, knock.
go to Amber Heights and then Stellar Bay to just try and find out if that's how you get Iconoclast armor, like if you can get it that way, or how you get it. And then next time you'll see me, I should be at Groundbreaker. But thanks for watching, guys. If you're watching this on Twitch and you liked it, be sure to follow me so you can get notified whenever I go live. If you're watching, excuse me, if you want, hiccups. If you want to see more stuff that I've done, you can go to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/thelyricalsaint. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to see it live, you can either use the link in the description below or go to twitch.tv/thelyricalsaint. Also in the description below, there will be a link taking you to my playlist. If you want to see more stuff I've done, like the video if you liked it. If you're new here and not already, think about subscribing. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Tune into the next video of Let's Play The Outer Worlds. Thanks for watching, guys.